Our spelling words this week focus on the prefixes un and re. Remember, a prefix is a word part that's added to the beginning of a word, and it changes the meaning of the word. So let's take a closer look at un and re. The first prefix we're going to look at is un. The prefix un means not or the opposite of. Our first spelling word is unhappy. You'll see that the base word was happy. When we added un to the beginning, it became unhappy. And unhappy means the opposite of happy or not happy. Our next base word was tangle. When we added un, it became untangle. So something that's not tangled anymore. I can think about in the morning how I have to untangle my hair every morning. Or in the winter, I have to untangle the Christmas lights before I can put them up on the house. What else do you have to untangle? Our next base word was kind. It becomes unkind when I add the prefix un. So someone who is unkind is not kind or mean. Our next base word is like. It becomes unlike once we add that prefix. The word unlike means not like. Our next base word was pack. It became unpack. So something that's not packed anymore. You might have to unpack a suitcase or unpack your book bag. And our last word, lock, becomes unlock when I add the prefix un. Something that's not locked anymore. I unlock the house door. I unlock the bike chain. I might have to unlock the lock that's on my diary. Let's take a look at the next prefix. The next prefix is re, and it means to do something again. Our first word is retell. Well, if you tell something again, you might tell directions again. You might tell a story again. There's a lot of things you might tell again. Our next word is repaint. That means I have to paint something again. I know this summer I have to repaint my grandmother's steps for her. Sometimes you might have to repaint a house if it starts to peel. What else do you repaint? Our next word is refill. You fill something again. You think about when you're at a restaurant and you have to fill up your cup again using the soda or drink machine. The next word is remake. Make something again. Many reasons you might have to make something again. Maybe it broke. Maybe it fell apart. Maybe it was a delicious recipe and you loved the cookies or cake, so you want to make them again. Reread. I think that's one of my favorite words. Read something again. We know it's very important to reread our stories to help us become better readers. You might have a favorite book that you reread all the time. And the last word, replay, something you play again. I'm sure some of you have replayed quite a few of your video games. Hopefully you're replaying a board game. Maybe you replay a movie. What else might you replay? All right, let's take a look at our last two words. Our last two words are challenge words. The first one is rewrite. So it still uses that prefix re, which means to do something again. If you rewrite something, you're writing it again. So think about in writing when we work on a rough draft. When we're finished with it, we rewrite it onto final copy paper. Sometimes you might have to rewrite your spelling words when you're practicing them. And the last challenge word is overheard. The prefix over means too much or over the limit. So the word overheard means you heard too much. Maybe you overheard, maybe you overheard something else you weren't supposed to hear. I can think of a few other words that use that prefix over, like overcrowded, so there's too many people in one place, or overrun. Maybe you ran right past the finish line. You overran it. All right, well, those are our spelling words for this week. Study hard and practice rewriting them.